Hey y'all, today we're going to be taking a look at Brittany Collection, who went from a simple clone to outshining Barbie herself in what appears to be the fashion doll glow-up of the year. Brittany released a set of 5 dolls in a new line of fashion girls, 3 of which are more deluxe ones with layered clothing and a pet accessory. Barbie Extra Who? In this video I'm not just going to analyze the dolls, I'm also going to explain how Wal-Mart Guatemala exclusive doll line is able to deliver such quality at a $10 price point. Plus, I'll shed a light on all collector doll lines costing you hundreds of dollars that inspired the set of dolls, so stay tuned. So let's start off by taking a look at each one of the dolls in detail. So here we have our first Brittany Collection fashion girl, going from top to bottom. You can see that she's got wonderful long auburn colored hair. It's in a half up half down hairstyle, where half of her hair is up in a bun. She wears a very cool looking gold jacket. She's got some fur trim around the collar of the jacket. The jacket has a working zipper in the front. There are some satin material ruffly bits on the shoulders. They use different materials for the cuffs as well as the trim of the bottom of the jacket. From this picture I can't really see whether or not the jacket is lined, but it's a cool piece nonetheless. Underneath it she wears this beautiful light blue colored turtleneck top. I don't know whether the top has sleeves, whether it's a t-shirt top, whether it's like a tank top without sleeves, or whether it's even a long sleeve, but it's a very pretty looking piece. In addition to the top, she also wears a very pretty looking skirt. The skirt seems to be of a more plasticky material. It isn't hemmed. It's a mixture of pastel rose gold and blue colors. She also wears some orange knee-high socks with some blue stars printed on them, as well as some pink platform trainers. She also has tons of plastic accessories that aren't really that quite exciting for me, like the sunglasses, the earrings that are very oddly shaped. They look like a candlestick holder. Of course, she wouldn't be a Barbie Extra knockoff without a pet. And she comes with this very odd looking bunny who's riding on top of a cloud. I really like the color combination that they used for this doll. It all works harmoniously together. It's a cool look, it's very fresh, it's very modern, but it's also very stylized. There's nothing about it that kind of hurts my eyes. It's very pleasant to look at, and I think it's overall a very successful look. Now let's take a look at one of the more basic fashion girl dolls by Brittany Collection. This one has a very cool hairstyle. The hair color is kind of mint greenish. She has 2 buns on top. Her hair is parted in the middle, frames her face in this blonde cut bob with 2 longer bits of hair, kind of like a rat tail, going out into 2 twisty braids. She wears a very pretty looking black mesh blouse with billowy sleeves. The cuffs are hemmed with some satin-like fabric. The mesh blouse is kind of like a turtleneckish collar. On top of it you can see a black tank top. Now I don't know whether the tank top is a separate piece or whether the blouse and the tank top are sewn together. The black tank top has some circles and hearts printed on it. The second piece of her outfit is this orange denim skirt with a checkered print on one side, as well as a neon green stripe going around her waist. The skirt looks very cool in a sense that it has a lot of dimension due to the fact that it's different pieces of fabric that were sewn together. It's not just printed on it. You can see the stitching and the work that went into it. Now hidden behind the Brittany Collection logo you can see that the doll comes with a pair of white trainers, and she also has this diamond shaped purse that is in a bit of a caramel bronze color and is transparent. Plus she also wears a necklace with a flower in the front that is blue, and the chain of the necklace is in a green color. This doll does not have a lot of pieces, but overall it's a very cohesive looking doll. From the hairstyle to the outfit pieces that she's wearing, it's a look that I can imagine someone putting together. Now the last 2 dolls I'm going to be taking a thorough look at are the more deluxe ones with a pet. One comes with these green fur pieces on her sleeves. It appears to be sleeve pieces and not a proper fur coat. I don't know if they're attached to the black and white diamond patterned sleeveless top, or if these green fur pieces are separate from that top. The top has a orange colored turtleneck collar with cutouts on the shoulders. It's a very pretty top. The hairstyle of the doll is very fun. She's got this pink high ponytail that's separated into different sections via a lime green elastic band. She's got bangs in the front. I'm absolutely in love with her bell-bottom jeans. She's giving very 60s and 70s vibes. The jeans have two prints on each side. They're blue and orange, and the checkered print differs from one another. She's got this white pleather belt with a circular orange belt loop in the front, and she's bearing her midriff. It's very fun, it's very flirty, it's very fashionable, it's super awesome looking, and I'm absolutely in love with this doll. The next doll has this two-tone platinum blonde and blue hair with a mid-part. She's got some very striking looking orange sunglasses. I love the gold earrings as well as the gold chains around her neck. She seems to be also wearing another orange necklace underneath her orange denim jacket. The denim jacket has some fringe in the front. It looks a lot like the jacket that the Barbie Extra No. 5 doll wears. It also has some gold button detail. Underneath it she wears this two-piece skirt and top. It's very kaleidoscopy. To finish off her look she wears some gladiator sandal boots. All in all, the design choices made on this doll are again similar to the Barbie Extra dolls, but these designs show that you can mix patterns and colors, you just have to do it right. If you want to see more pictures and videos of the additional two dolls in the Fashion Girl collection, check out Barbie_CollectorGT on Instagram, as well as OnToyOfficial. Now I have yet to talk about the facial screening. Now, as the base doll is always the same, so all of the dolls share the same base when it comes to the head mode, the facial screening application, as well as the amount of articulation and body type and skin tone. I can talk a bit about it now. I think the facial screening is very beautiful. I'm actually shocked to see that the eye makeup and eyeshadow, as well as the application of the lip paint, seems to be hand painted and not stamped on. I believe the eyebrow as well as the eyes themselves, those seem to have been stamped on, but the additional eyeshadow and lipstick that was applied to the doll seemed to have been hand painted. The fact that hair aside, the base doll is always the same is probably one of the biggest cost-cutting measures, which leads me to the topic of how Brittany Collection is able to deliver such quality at a low price point. The business model of Brittany Collection is unique in the way that these dolls aren't created by the brand, but are already ready-made and bought wholesale with the name just slapped onto the packaging later on in the process. It's more or less just a handful of corporate people flying over to trade shows and toy expos in China, taking a look at readily available product, having to only pay costs for manufacturing, raw materials, shipping, and maybe an added bonus for the manufacturing company behind these dolls. This means that it cuts down on costs by not having to employ a single person who would otherwise work on a fashion doll line, like designers and such, which is why Brittany Collection products can be found in tons of other places around the world with a different name, such as Defa Lucy. Brittany Collection started off in the early 2000s by rebranding Fashion Corner dolls put out by the Lucky Toy Company. The Brittany Collection Dreamhouse playset, for example, can be bought at the German retailer Spielemax as part of the nameless fashion puppet doll brand put out by Eddie Toys, which in turn makes me hopeful that we might end up getting these new fashion girl dolls here too. Now what about the high-priced adult collector doll inspo I mentioned in the intro? What was immediately noticeable to me was how the Brittany Collection fashion girls were giving me Dynamite girls in their 2009 Electropop collection. From the designs of the outfits, the silhouettes they used, the patterns and prints, as well as fabric mixes, right down to the hairstyles and colors on the dolls. They were a ringer for that iconic Integrity Toys release. But that wasn't the only similarity between a luxurious collector doll line and the fashion girls I've noticed. Of course, all of this is just good old-fashioned speculation on my part, but the facial screening and head molds of these dolls were also giving me Missy's 2.0 sculpt that's in use at the moment. The wide-eyed expression the dolls have, an application of eye makeup could very well be inspired by the Missy doll line. But that about wraps up this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment down below and let me know what you think of these fashion girls. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. I'll be uploading videos related to fashion dolls past, present and future every week. And I hope to catch you in my next video. Bye for now.